All right, chemistry students, I'm going to go through and demonstrate a synthesis reaction with magnesium burning. Then I'll show you some single replacement reactions of sodium and potassium in water. And then we'll do a decomposition with potassium chlorate. And then we'll use the oxygen produced by the potassium chlorate to thoroughly burn a gummy up. So here we go. Because you know, when you burn stuff, you want to have it dark, right? Okay, so I'm going to start off with the magnesium, and I guess a word of caution with this is they say you're not supposed to look directly at it. So try not to just stare directly at it. It's not good for your eyes, because this produces a lot of UV light in addition to the fact that it's really bright. I guess if you're watching on video, that's fine. You can stare at it all day long on the video because it doesn't transmit the ultraviolet light. But anyways, so I can't remember if the sparker on this actually works. Last time I think it wasn't. Oh. Yep, doesn't work. You pause that for a second. All right, cool. So I'll let the magnesium go here and or get it lit, and we'll see maybe why this stuff is used in fireworks. All right. Well, that's warm. Oh, it's still running too. Take care of that. Okay, so there's that one. Magnesium is one of the ingredients in a lot of fireworks, including like sparklers. So if you've ever seen that before, or that color of light, bright white, you're like, that's probably where that's coming from. Okay, so next up we'll do the single replacements, and I'll probably put on some goggles for this. Pop our sodium and potassium in. Go ahead and pause it for sodium, and you can see, like when I scratch into it, you can see the metallic luster for just a moment, and then the oxidation of the air in the room takes it away. All right, so we're going to drop that in some water and watch what happens. Watch what happens with it. It'll fizz around. And how it might go, we'll see. All right, so excitement level there is pretty low, right? Okay. So let's get the potassium out and we'll try that decomposed out. And I'm going to make sure I get out of here quick because this goes fast. All right, so we can pulse that up. to test the pH of the two solutions that we just made from reacting the reacting the sodium and sodium and potassium with water. And both of them produce bases. So you can see that by the deep blue color that the pH paper changes when it's dipped into those solutions. So sodium hydroxide and potassium hydroxide. All right, the next thing we're going to take on is we're going to put some potassium chlorate in a test tube. We're going to heat it up and decompose the potassium chlorate. That's going to make a bunch of oxygen. Then we're going to use that oxygen to bring an untimely demise to a gummy. Maybe a couple of gummies, we'll see. Maybe one more just for good measure. All right, what do y'all think we need to decompose the potassium chlorate? Heat, right. See if I can light this time. It won't light on me. Start recording. Smells so delicious. I'll smell them out there. Trying to clean them away. Okay, so working on getting this melted. Oxygen coming out of that because we have the glowing split of reignite when we put it in there. And let's see what happens to the gummies. I hope they slide all the way down before they start burning. But like this. No. Alright, so thankfully our stomachs don't digest food that quickly, otherwise it would be a bad go every time you eat a gummy. But that's how much energy your body releases when you eat a gummy. Alright, so I think that's the end of the